Hello,
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. And I wanted to ask you, like, how much therapy does somebody need in terms of sessions, numbers, and stuff?
Well, it's difficult to say in general, like how much do you need
Uh-huh.
in your life? Do you need how much therapy?
Uh-huh.
Because you might have, say, like 5, 6 sessions, and feels that you have resolved certain pattern in your life that you don't like maybe work stress or certain relationship, and then you work through it, and it might be enough. Or you might have like a couple of years of intense therapy and it helps. Or you might have group therapy or any kind of like go to a retreat and then do really intense work. So it depends. But the I think main thing that keeps coming up is that you constantly need to be working on your mental process, because you can't say, okay, I solved all my issues and I'm fine, because things come up anyway, and we all have our history, our childhood, our parents, and things in life kind of can trigger us, or we meet somebody who reminds us of somebody from our past, and different feelings come up, and we need to deal with these feelings rather than either get depressed or blame somebody else for what's happening. So this work needs to be done kind of on the ongoing basis. Yeah.
I see. Because, like I was thinking that somebody I know and, needed therapy, had a whole breakdown and everything, and then I'm going for like 5 sessions, and it seemed to be like that's it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it should be taken, like in a case of serious changes, a lot longer. But
So you shouldn't just drop it and then
Yeah.
say. Or also sometimes people stop because they're just getting into the real work, but the feelings that come up, they're too painful and they're not ready to deal with it, and then they just stop. But I mean, it doesn't make your feel any better. So you better kind of work through that, and then you'll feel better at the other end.
so it's like the person has to keep on going.
Yeah, you can always stop, take a break, do some different type of therapy, do some personal work, some techniques that you can do by yourself, but just don't stop.
And what kind of attitude the person has to have towards, like, when they get onto that journey of starting to have therapy? What should be a healthy expectation from the person?
Well, I think it's a curiosity about discovering yourself, I guess, just who you really are, and then if, say, some unpleasant situations keep repeating in your life, some patterns that you don't want to do it, but you still do it, you want to resolve them, so you have that intention to resolve them. But often when you start therapy, you don't know what the end result is going to be. It's like in that famous quote by Joseph Campbell that how are we going to look for a thing, the nature of which is completely unknown to us. So you kind of want to look for that thing for whatever reason. You do want to find it, but you don't yet know what it is.
And when somebody has therapy, does it affect their success in relationships with other people?
It can get worse before it gets better, because you might go into therapies and discover all sorts of unpleasant feelings. Memories will come up of your childhood or your relationships, and then you will try to kind of immediately bring it back into your current relationship, and then blame another person maybe because these feelings are difficult to tolerate. So you have to decide to stay just present in therapy and separate it from what's going on now in your life, and you just process it first and then decide what you're going to do in your current relationship. So you can't just immediately transfer everything.
And when you say processing it, like, what do you mean by that?
I mean, just let it settle. If you had some amazing insights or you found really hurtful memories, and you have to kind of work with therapists around it, somehow get through it, repackage it and decide, okay, that happened, what do I do with this memory now? It is affecting me now, in what ways? And then once you know, then you can decide what you're going to do with it in the moment. Like, how is it helping you or not helping you, as often the case.